So, you're ready to invest, but you're probably asking yourself, where do I put all this money that I made right now? So maybe you already have your budget set and you have all that income in hand set out for investments. In this video, I will walk you through your various investment options in Nigeria. But before we get started, my name is Onyeka and I teach professionals how to make the best use of their money, helping you build your financial muscles from the ground up. Okay, before we move on, if you don't mind, just hit that like button and hit subscribe button so that other people can find this video if you enjoy it and you can get other videos when I upload them. Let's get started. Option number one is mutual funds. What are mutual funds? Mutual funds are a special kind of financial vehicle where money is pooled together from various investors, and the fund managers invest this money in various securities like stocks and bonds and money market instruments, etc. Let's break this down. Mutual funds are like, imagine you're trying to get to a destination, but you can't charter a vehicle on your own to get there. And so instead of paying for a full bus to get to your destination, you just bring a fraction of the cost, while other people who are trying to get to the same destination or close enough also pull in money together. And you all get a single bus. And then as this bus moves, the driver drops off people on the road until it gets to its final destinations. This is exactly how mutual funds work. The driver of the bus is the fund manager, a professional designed to do this. The other people on the buses, as long as yourself, are pools of investors who are trying to invest in various securities. The beautiful thing about mutual funds is that all you have to do is to bring in the capital, while the fund managers allot this capital to various investment options. It's great for people who don't want to pick their own portfolio or you want to gain passive income. You will get dividends, income, or capital appreciation depending on what the purpose of the fund is as defined by the fund manager. So that's your first option, mutual funds. Great for long-term investments and pretty much low to medium risk. Option number two is fixed deposits. You use a fixed deposit in a bank or in an asset management company. In this case, you put in a fixed sum of money and at the maturity date set, you get both your principal and your interest. Most companies let you put fixed deposits with a minimum of 100,000 naira or some 50,000 naira. So be sure to check and be sure to ask. If you withdraw the money before the maturity date, a fee is charged, a penalty fee is charged on the accrued interest up to the date of your withdrawal. For mutual funds, you can invest as much as 5 to 10,000 naira, depending on the asset management company you use. And then you can top up that money monthly by the same amount, either 5,000 or 10,000. So mutual funds, option number one, fixed deposits, option number two. You get really good decent interest rates on fixed deposits if you invest with digital banks and not commercial banks, definitely not commercial banks. Digital banks, some fintech companies also offer you fixed deposits. Option number three, target savings. I love target savings because with as little as 500 naira or even 1,000 naira, you can get started target savings. Target savings, you define how long you want the money to stay, you define the frequency of your deposit, and you define where you even want to put your money and what you want to use the money for. So it's very flexible, it's low risk, and it's really easy to set up. So you open it as well as the way you open a regular bank account, and then you just operate it like that. Target savings accounts are great if you have a short-term view in mind. Maybe you want to raise money for rent or for vacation, enjoyment and things like that. You can use a target savings account to run things like that. So that's your third option, target savings account. In the description, I'm going to show you the various places where you can get some of this investments, the websites, the apps you can download. So be sure to check the description and to use the links there to get access to some of this investment options. Again, remember, if you've not done so and you're enjoying this video so far, hit the like button and hit subscribe. All right, moving on. Option number four is Treasury Bills. Although rates are low at the moment, I like Treasury Bills because it's like you're lending money to the government, which is really what it is. You're giving the government some money and then they pay you your interest up front. Treasury bills are short-term investment options between 30 days and 90 days, depending on what option you decide to pick and the length of time you want your money to stay for. And at the maturity date, you get your principal back. It's low risk because it's not like the government is going to disappear with your money. I mean, if they're not really making money, they can always borrow from another country to pay you back. So it's very low risk, and interest rates are quite low at the moment, but when they begin to pick up, it's a great investment option for you to take a look at. Your next option is stocks. To define stocks, I'll simply say it is owning a part of a company, because that's really what it is. And you can own individual stocks, or you may choose to buy exchange traded funds, popularly called ETFs. So if you don't want to pick the companies you invest in on your own, consider using ETF. ETF work like mutual funds. They're managed by fund managers, and you just get the spread of various assets in stocks inside your ETF. You also just have to passively look at it. You don't manage it actively on your own. You don't need to worry about whether prices are going up or coming down. The fund managers will decide how to spread the risk. So, but also be sure to check their website to see if the spread of the money, how they spread their investment options and what companies they invest in, actually matches your risk profile, and if you're comfortable and you're sure you can sleep at night. Stock investment is really high risk, so be sure that your heart can handle it. Currently we have interest rates are going up, so a lot of people are moving money out of stocks. It's a bearish market, so if you're having heart palpitations right now, calm down. Things will get back to normal eventually, but until then, please be sure to look at stocks. They are a great way for long-term investment and building money for the future. Your next option is cryptocurrency. And just like the stock market, we're in a bear market at the moment. Cryptocurrencies are very high risk, but you also get the opportunity to invest in various tokens that are going to be used for very awesome kind of work now and in the future. Cryptocurrency, I believe, is the future. So try not to sleep on this one. So if you've not watched my video on budgeting, then you should definitely see that, so you understand how to apportion your income into various groups for spending, for saving, for investment, to settle your needs and settle your wants, and also have something to prep you for the future. So these are your various investment options here in Nigeria. Remember again, mutual funds. Under mutual funds, you can invest in dollar funds, you can invest in money market funds, federal government bonds. There are various kinds of funds available in mutual funds, and different websites from asset management companies will show you your different options. You have the fixed deposit accounts that you can open with your commercial banks and all. You have Treasury Bills, you have target savings, stocks, and cryptocurrency. So these are your many options. Be sure to choose one and be sure to start investing today. The description will have the various options you need. I hope you found this video entertaining. I hope you found it educative, and I hope that you come back next time. Bye.